Best Friends is an absolute delight. This is the first episode of the Looney Tunes show, and the whole thing is 20 something minutes. And I'm really glad that I've taken the time to start watching this series now that I've reviewed all of the main Bugs and Daffy classic cartoons, because this seems like it's going to be a really entertaining show. And I'll talk about the narrative in a moment. Very briefly, though, we also get, and I didn't know this, and I'm very excited about this, we get brand new Merry Melodies cartoons within the Looney Tunes show. The one in this one is called Grilled Cheese by Elmer Fudd. They're all songs, as far as I know, but I will discuss that one separately. But the main narrative involves Daffy and Bugs taking part in a best friends themed game show. And we actually have, quite delightfully, the Goofy Gophers taking part in this, which I hadn't expected at all. And it turns out that Daffy and Bugs, well, Daffy doesn't know Bugs as much as he should, and he comes to the realization, with the help of Speedy Gonzales, of all characters, that he's not a very good friend. So he does something to try and make amends, but I won't say what he does, but it's very much in Daffy's style. And I have to say, this is very well written, particularly the second half. I don't know why, but just the writing of the dialogue in the second half, so after the Merry Melodies section, was just so funny and so entertaining. Not that the first half wasn't, but I just found the second half to be even better and even more enjoyable. And it's just an absolute delight. Beautifully, beautifully animated. The pacing is great. The interactions with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck I loved, and I hadn't expected other characters to be in this. Speedy Gonzales I might have predicted at some point, but the Goofy Gophers did not expect that at all. So very, very delighted by this first episode of the Looney Tunes show. There are 26 episodes in each of the two seasons, and I have a feeling it won't take me a tremendous amount of time to get through these, at least if the quality remains as good as this one is. Really thoroughly enjoyed Best Friends. I will, as I mentioned, discuss Elmer Fudd's grilled cheese. That's, there are sentences that I don't ever think I'll say, and that was one of them. I will discuss that separately. Also forgot to mention, this is actually directed by Spike Brandt, Tony Cervone, and Chris Headrick, and written by Jim Cashman, Hugh Davidson, Larry Dorf, and Rachel Ramras. And the voices for the cast, I won't go through them all, but we have Jeff Bergman, who voices Bugs and Daffy in this, as well as various other characters. We also have Fred Armisen voicing Speedy. And the full cast and voice casting information is on the Wikipedia, of course. And I'm really looking forward to discovering which other characters appear throughout the series. I'm not going to look ahead. I will just do it episode by episode. And if they're anywhere near as good as Best Friends, I think I'm going to be in for a treat. This was absolutely delightful.